New tonight, threatening to slit his family's throat and kill former President George W. Bush. Those are just some of the disturbing allegations now coming to light concerning a Cape Coral man who's accused of dismembering the body of his own father months ago.
33-year-old Matthew Marshall charged with second-degree murder in the grisly death of his dad, Rick Marshall. Matthew's accused of mutilating his dad Rick's body back in February and then hiding his body parts near the dad's home. And
we are now getting our hands on Matthew's arrest warrant detailing the gruesome discovery and revealing a pattern of disturbing behavior prior to his father Rick's murder.
4 in Your Corner Sam Sosa has been combing through this report and has the details.
Friends of Rick Marshall say they had secret code words to use in case they needed to call police for help when it came to his son, 33-year-old Matthew Marshall. Matthew is being charged with second-degree murder and abuse of a dead human body for dismembering his own father.
There was a lot of interviews, a lot of witnesses, a lot of canvassing that needed to be done in this case.
These interviews all pointing to Marshall's deeply disturbed mental state at the time of his father's disappearance. Fox 4 obtained Marshall's arrest warrant, which reveals that co-workers, family, and friends were all really worried for Rick's well-being when Matthew came to live with him in Cape Coral last November. Many say Rick talked about his fear of his son. One of Rick's close friends tells detectives Matthew threatened to slit the throats of his father, mother, brother, and brother's girlfriend. The friend also says that in December, things got out of hand. He says one day Matthew checked Rick's ears for listening devices, put him in a chokehold, and threatened to kill him if he didn't drive him to D.C. to kill former President George Bush. That's when Rick called Cape Coral police to Baker Act Matthew. One of Rick's co-workers says Matthew became even more volatile after he was released. He says Matthew told Rick that he hated him and was going to kill him. A month later, Rick sent a family friend a photo of a chair wedged against his bedroom door, fearing Matthew would slit his throat while he slept. Investigators also spoke with Matthew's mother and brother. They expressed grave concern for Rick, explaining Matthew had suffered for years from mental illness. In January, Matthew texted his mother saying he would have someone torture and kill her. Fearing for her life, she started sleeping with a gun under her pillow every night. When investigators asked Matthew about the threats, the texts, the outbursts, he denied having any problems at home. Investigators say Matthew became agitated at their questions, saying they were trying to frame him. And even though he feared for his life every night, Rick never wanted to kick Matthew out. One of his coworkers said Rick told her he felt like he was a prisoner in his own home. The coworker pleaded with him to put Matthew in a mental health institution, but Rick refused, saying he could never do that to his son.
And as we speak, 4 in Your Corner diving even deeper into this intriguing case. Tonight on Fox 4 News at 10, we're showing you how these documents are shedding new light on the investigation and what witnesses say they saw during that grisly discovery.